My mom's least favorite movie she ever took me to as a kid was Spy Kids 3D.
Oh.
I remember her being like, please don't. Like,
Wait.
I need to leave.
It's funny because Spy Kids 3D for me, I cried during it. My mom had to bring me out of the theater.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Long story long, the podcast with two dudes talking.
Go ahead, Preston.
There we go.
I hope this is royalty free.
Long story long.
Long story long, here we are. Yeah.
Hey.
We got Trevor over there with
Our
the
DJ.
soundboard, just crushing it, finding bangers.
Really just playing with the buttons.
You're
Yeah.
the hottest female DJ I've ever met.
But yeah, this is long story long, and I actually think this is going to be our 10th episode.
No way.
Yeah, double digits.
Oh,
wow.
You know, going back.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I just turned 10. So.
Wow. Happy
That's
birthday.
time.
Yeah.
you.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Damn, you're
Yeah.
fucking... You're
I
taller
turned
than
10
me.
in
You're 10?
I turned 10 in leap years.
Every
Oh.
every February 31st,
Damn, so you're like
whatever
40.
that
Oh.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Benjamin
So,
Button or something.
Wait,
Yeah.
so Adam Levy.
Yes.
John
Ross.
Ross. My mom is really just we're getting
Yes.
Trevor Kravis and
Devonte Johnson.
Devonte Johnson. He is our guest today, and
Hi,
he is
hello.
a homie of a longtime friend of John Ross.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we've known
Probably the friend.
the friend.
The
I think
friend.
we've known each other for the last 17 years.
Yes. We met
17.
in
Damn.
2006.
2000.
So you're only 10 though.
I'm only
That's
10.
crazy.
I
You
met
know.
his father.
Yeah, you met my father.
wow.
and,
Yeah. Yeah.
Generation.
Generations. Yeah,
generational fan. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
guys are like, it's like when someone's like, oh, you know what? I find a lot of, I don't know of as many men, but I find a lot of women are like, oh, she's my bestie. And it's like,
yeah.
or she's my BFF.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
like, but when they say best friend,
Yeah.
like that's like actually the best
True,
Yeah.
true. When
Yeah.
people
It's like-
say the words best friend.
friend. Yeah. And it's like,
It
you
means
guys are like OGs.
Mhm.
Like, you're
Yes.
not like, oh, yeah, he's an old homie or whatever. It's like, no. Like, he
We
is.
go-
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
go,
yeah.
we go way back.
We go way back.
Yeah. I've met you a few times,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, we
Uh,
did a few
over the
things
years.
together, right? We did.
I don't think we ever did anything, but we were doing Flush.
Flush,
the
yeah.
poker show.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
poker
yeah.
show, we've mentioned that a couple times.
You actually
yeah.
came to our like when I was living in Echo Park, we had to do
Oh,
like a
yeah.
handoff or something.
Yeah.
There was something that needed.
So this is what surprised me because when I pitched you as a guest,
Uh-huh.
he was like, "I love Devonte," and I was like, "What the fuck? When did they met?"
Oh yeah,
I think we've met at least twice, maybe
at least
three
twice.
times.
I think this is either our third or fourth time meeting.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, it's definitely third.
So things are getting pretty serious now.
It's
I'd
getting
say.
pretty serious.
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm gonna engage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna propose in the next.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Spoilers.
Oh man,
in season 5.
Season 5.
season 5,
Stay tuned for the wedding in season 5.
in season
episode
5.
100.
Episode
Yeah,
100.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Mhm.
10 times 10. Right.
Yeah.
I like
So-
to know that every time you guys met, it was a season's worth of
It's
fun.
a season.
you know?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
truly a season. After this is the end of season.
Yeah, it
3.
wasn't a cliffhanger last time. Yeah.
Trying to seasons. I was like thinking about that in terms of like instead of like it's our anniversary. It's just like like oh, this is season 3.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and just as a marriage.
Damn, season 30.
What if this
Oh,
is like the
Survivor.
Survivor?
That's the great
Fuck,
name
that's
for
what it would be.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I forgot.
That's fun.
But thank you for having me. I really,
Yeah.
I appreciate. This is my first podcast ever.
Really?
Yeah,
Muscle time.
kind of. Yeah, a little. Yeah,
Congrats. Well,
Yeah,
10 years old.
10 years
first
old,
podcast,
first podcast,
Engaged
baby's
soon.
first podcast.
Yeah.
Engage. I'm doing a lot.
I mean,
Lot
you're
of
a
firsts.
natural. You're a natural at this. You
Thanks.
just jump right in.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Whoa, man! I, you know what? When you discovered that soundboard earlier, I was like, "That's gonna be fun," but I didn't realize how much fun that was gonna
yeah.
Oh, it's a party.
be. We have to dance every. If you are not watching the video portion of this podcast, we are raising the roof right
We
now.
are raising.
This is a certified banger. Like, you ever
Yeah.
see Parks and Rec?
Yeah. Oh,
You know-
100%.
You know, Tom
yeah.
Haverford, certified banger.
banger. Certified banger.
Yeah.
Who made this?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
supposed to talk about that? No.
No, I have no clue. It was
Not
Never
know who
mind.
made this.
We do not know who made this.
And we
But
wish
if you
we
made
could
this,
credit you.
It's
if you made this,
It's
Just
some
in case
fire
it's-
ass
I
shit.
know.
You know what? Big props
We
to
gotta
you.
Shazam it. We
Yeah,
gotta
let's Shazam
it to see, like, yeah, because it's like I was telling Trevor when he found this, I could if I heard this and I was at a club or just listening to a DJ and they played it,
I'm gonna hop off my ass. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
I
dance.
would not second guess it. I'd
Yeah.
just be like, I'm vibing.
Yeah.
This is good disco.
It's good disco.
Oh, this
Yeah.
me.
This is
Like-
some good shit.
But
yeah.
it's actually just like some stock 7-second
Yeah.
loop that just gets us going.
Imagine it's made like by Drake or some shit. You know what I
Wow.
mean? We don't even know.
He's coming for us.
He's coming
This
for
is
us.
a-
The owl is gonna pounce on us any second.
This is Beethoven.
This is Beethoven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
but
yeah.
this is his great grandson, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that it's. I've never heard anyone say Beethoven.
Oh,
I'm not saying that you're
yeah,
wrong.
Beethoven.
Well, I don't know.
No,
Like,
I'm
That
talking about
sounds
the
right.
dog. I'm not talking about the
Oh
man.
yeah.
oh,
He's in with the dog that plays basketball.
that's
that
something-
movie- I love that movie.
Yeah.
But I think they just said one like Beethoven, then they were like Beethoven's like 24 litter.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like Beethoven's second.
Yeah, how many of
Beethoven's
these?
third.
Just like American Pies. Like how
Yeah, how many
American
of these?
pies
Yeah.
can we make?
Well, I watched just about, I think all of them until they went to like American Pie, like band camp. You're
Yeah,
like,
that's
all
what I'm
right.
saying. There's band camp. There was
If you
like,
stopped at band camp, you have not seen them all.
yeah.
I mean, I watched the like first like
That
canon
first section
ones.
of it.
Yeah.
You saw the
Yeah.
canon ones, yeah.
you guys
The
are-
mainline ones, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that like you guys are younger than me, and it's like I was like, all right, well, I'm an adult now. I can't watch the band camp ones. But
I'm
you guys
10
are
years
like, I'm
old.
like in high school. I don't care. This is
Oh,
great.
I think
That's
for all of us,
fair.
it was like these turned into a straight to DVD situation.
Yeah.
American Pie became like a National Lampoon. In that
Exactly.
Way. It became like
Absolutely.
a brand of comedy, not a.
Yeah.
a
Van
war.
Wilder
Yeah.
though.
That too.
That's like that's
they really
National
tried with that
Lampoon.
one too.
That's
And-
National Lampoon's Van Wilder.
Oh, it
isn't
is
Yeah, that's
National
National
Lampoon.
Lampoon. I was gonna say that, yeah.
Yeah, are they? They're not doing anything.
No.
They haven't rebooted
Well, they
anything.
tried a few others, I think. But do you know that Bert Kreischer?
Yeah.
They actually made that movie. Like apparently he kind of was. He's talked about it. Where apparently like him and like Will Smith were
Yeah.
supposed to do like he's Van Wilder. Basically.
Oh,
Oh.
like
interesting.
Yeah,
he
he-
went to FSU in Florida State
Oh wow.
and just like didn't really like graduate and just kept drinking. And that dude like he's just like he can do whatever he wants. He's got like that like they call it, he says Mickey Mantle gene.
Mickey
Okay.
Mouse.
But apparently it was like written for like after him just being the like fifth
Wow.
year senior.
And then
at
it became
FSU.
fucking what's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is right.
And now he's a team owner of like Wrexham FC
Mhm.
that just won
Oh.
the champions. That's a great show too.
Wow,
Yeah,
man,
just,
he has a hands in a lot of pots.
Also,
Yeah. Mint
think
Mobile,
Bert Kreischer's
right?
more of
Or
a
Yeah,
Ryan
something.
Reynolds type in
T-Mobile
college.
been Mint Mobile. Bought Mint Mobile.
Wait, really? When did
Yeah.
that happen?
I don't know, recently, very
Oh.
recently. Yeah.
He is paid.
Yeah.
He is paid.
And now there's Deadpools.
There's
There's
Deadpools.
a new
There's
Deadpool's coming out.
he has money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's what you get when you're just like a good-looking, like snarky dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's funny.
Always have like a one-liner.
Man,
and,
fuck
like-
you, Ryan Reynolds.
You know,
Is-
few
is
do
Ryan-
it better than Ryan Reynolds.
Is he Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Canadian, right?
Canadians?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I take it
Yeah.
back.
Do you have a lot of experience with Canada?
Vancouver.
I've been to Vancouver. I love
Vancouver, yeah.
Vancouver.
It's a
beautiful.
I
very
lived
beautiful
in
place.
Vancouver
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
For like 6 months.
Oh.
I've actually probably spent about 9 or 10 months there because
Oh.
of poker. You had to travel outside.
I was
of the
literally
country
about to
and
ask
stuff.
Oh,
that.
okay, was
Yeah.
it poker?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and like
cool.
at some point I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna move to Vancouver, and some of the months are like miserable, but the
can
summer
imagine.
is absolutely. It's like 72 inside and outside.
Oh,
you
that's
can't
so
really
perfect.
discern. It's beautiful.
That's great.
Absolutely, it gets dark at like 10:30
I
during the
love
summer.
that. You're
It's
speaking my
incredible.
language.
Yeah.
But like I realized living in Canada that they're like Canadians are definitely they're kind of I guess a little crunchier. You ever hear that term like from like you go to Denver and like they get out
Not
more.
for a person.
Okay.
No, it's like a type of like they like to go hiking.
They're like,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
you know,
got it.
like
Yeah, yeah.
camping or whatever.
Sure.
So it's like Canadians kind of are a lot more active.
yeah.
And but they're very nice and friendly, but
Mhm.
don't piss off. If you pissed off a Canadian, like
You've done.
run.
something.
You've done
Have you ever see what
something, yeah.
happens like Toronto, Blue Jays?
No.
Where like they
No.
get pissed during the playoffs and they start throwing like beer cans, like
Oh.
aluminum foil like, on the field.
It's like you probably
Like,
deserve it at
whoa.
this point.
like,
yeah.
it's like, but the thing is, there aren't as many guns in Canada.
Yeah.
So if they get pissed, they just fight, and then they'll like be like, oh, it's like hockey.
Yeah.
They'll just fight. Like me and you might fight, and
Yeah.
then they'll just walk down the alley, way after
Yeah.
the
It's
fight.
like,
and be
we're done.
Good brawl, John.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did all
yeah.
right. But so real quick,
Oh, I like that actually.
yeah, we got a little path for long story long. Kind of
Yeah.
just we tangent. We have a little bit of form.
No,
At
no,
this
I
point,
love
if we don't tangent,
Yeah,
it's like,
we
what
don't-
the
Yeah.
fuck is the point of the
So,
podcast?
I went on. I was living in Vancouver.
Yeah.
It was during the summer, and I had some poker friends who were like, "Hey, like we're gonna go on this hike. Do you want to come with?" And now I had not really hiked that much at the time.
Mm.
Like now, like I mean, I'm not gonna say Runyon's a hike, but
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's-
you know, but like
Height like.
actually
Yeah.
the
Hike,
peak
like-
is kind of
Hike,
is not
like
like
hike.
is a
Hike.
bit of is a bit a decent amount. But regardless, like I'm definitely a lot more experienced than I was then.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, how serious is the hike? And they were like, it's, average. And like, it's to this day the toughest hike I've ever done.
Fuck, that's
like
average.
we had to
Oh.
I had to spider walk. At
Holy
one point, crab walk and
shit.
certain. There were chains and ladders.
Oh
You had
my
to- 'cause
God.
It's like just
You're like
there's-
free soloing. Like,
Yeah,
Fucking-
it was in Squamish, and like what I realized is Canadians are more active.
Then.
So for them, it's an average hike.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
wussy American,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, this is to
Yeah.
this day the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. It's like, well, my large drink is still larger than yours.
Still larger.
Yeah, take that, large
Yeah.
fries.
You've never had a supersize
You
me.
think that's a hike? Wait till you show you my Coca-Cola.
Yeah. We got so much sugar in there. Yours is probably like
like half of it.
not corn syrup.
Yeah. You ban red number 40. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you know
Enjoy not having Mountain Dew code red, nerd.
Oh shit, that's my shit. I love Mountain Dew.
Baja
Mountain Dew. Wait,
Blast.
what's your Mountain Dew?
Oh, I love Baja Blast.
You know, there's a zero now.
There's a.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the one I drink. Like
Uh-huh.
sincerely, like me and John used to do keto.
Mhm.
When I was on
I
keto,
did keto for a
oh
bit.
yeah. Honestly, like to get my that sugar craving, I
Yeah.
would just get a large thing of Baja Blast Zero from Taco Bell and just chug it.
I mean,
Oh, so
yeah,
it's
it
been a
doesn't
while
really
for
count
a long
towards
time.
the sugar or like the glycemic.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't impact you.
Nerd
Probably
things.
still
Yeah.
terrible for you.
It's probably still
but
terrible. It's
yeah,
probably
not great,
it-
but
you
pretty
know,
good for keto.
But no
it,
sugar.
It killed
Yeah,
my
no
organs,
sugar. On
and,
paper,
yeah.
no
On
sugar.
it-
Do
you
There's
know
no
what-
sugar. Yeah.
Do you know what Baja Blast is? Like
No.
the combination of? Do you
It's
want
like-
me to tell you?
Oh, is it?
Am I gonna be disappointed?
I don't know. It's Powerade
I
and
thought it
then
was
Mountain
fucking
Dew.
Powerade.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like,
I
I
know.
never confirmed
Like,
it.
literally, I was like,
Read
he's
that a
about to
couple
tell me
times.
it's the Blue Powerade. Like,
Wait, is it, or is that just like the poor man's cocktail of it? Because I've had like a bartender's ginger ale before, which is Sprite with a
Yeah,
splash
I
of
know. I
Coke.
learned
Mm.
that.
And that's not ginger ale,
It's-
okay? I've had ginger ale and I've
Yeah.
had the Sprite with
Yeah,
the
the
it's
splash
fuck?
of
What
Coke.
is that going to do
No,
for my
I-
stomach?
They're close.
I've never actually confirmed it, but I have seen this like tidbit come up multiple times on the internet.
Here's what I do. I'll 1 a.m. I'll go to Taco Bell. I'll get Powerade and I'll get a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And I'll try it
It has to be 1 a.m.
at 1 a.m.
today.
No, not even 1:30 today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know. I'll report back.
It's the only way you'll know is
The
if you
only
do it
one.
at 1 a.m.
At 1 a.m.
Wait,
Dead in the night.
Take an edible.
Take an edible. Yes, I'll take an edible.
Take an
what's your
edible.
favorite item at Taco Bell?
Oh,
This is high
Ooh,
stakes.
here we go.
'cause I
Damn.
have one, and
I know
okay.
yours.
It might be a
We
little
almost have-
controversial. I
Oh,
love a
okay.
chalupa.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a chalupa guy. Okay, I
are
feel like a
great.
lot of people don't like
but
chalupas.
explain why it's
They're
controversial.
like, yours is a normal item?
Yeah, it just feels like, oh, and you get the crunch wrap. Like, why? did
Everyone
you,
likes the
Oh,
get,
crunch
get
wrap,
something
yeah.
Cheesy gordita
special.
crunch, I
Too
think
much
it's far and away the best.
tortilla.
Oh yeah, cheesy gordita crunch are great too.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Crunch
Yeah,
wrap.
yeah.
You can
Yeah,
you're cool.
Yeah.
Cheesy Gordita Crunch was my shit for the longest time.
Yeah. That's off the menu now, right?
No, it's still there.
No,
It's still
Oh,
there.
okay.
they took it off for like
When they
years
took
ago,
it off,
and then they were
yeah.
like, it's never going off.
Yeah.
again.
They took something off during the pandemic, right?
Potatoes.
Mexican
Potato.
And Mexican
and
pizza.
Mexican pizza
And
was
Mexican
off forever,
pizza.
but then like Doja Cat like made a song about Mexican pizza. I'm not even joking.
Our Lord and
Oh.
Savior,
Brought it
yeah.
back.
I pray to that woman
Rescued
every day.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and
Whoa.
I'm back. I really like the Mexican. That's not Mexican potatoes. Whatever those Fiesta potatoes.
Fiesta,
they're
yeah.
so good.
Those are gone.
No, they're back.
Oh, okay.
They're back, and I like try to put them. I have to makeshift my own burrito there. I'm like, because they have the kiosk now.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let me get the potato taco. Let me put ground meat in there. Let me add that Baja sauce, and then it's
Yeah.
$5, but it's fine. It's still good.
It's still good. Sometimes I rack up a bill at Taco Bell. I'd be
man.
Oh,
spending
you
like
can do some damage.
I
I actually have a tangential, but I think really good Taco Bell story.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
you know. So remember when the quesarito dropped at Taco Bell? So I have a Mexican friend, right? And at this time, I'm shouting you out. I tell this story all the time. But basically, I'm not gonna name him because he'll be mad if I name him. But we like 10 of us, right? We sent him to go get the quesarito and get Taco Bell, and he's just like, he grew up in Mexico, and we're like, all right, man, we want 4 quesaritos and this, and he's like, quesarito, the fuck is that? And just like, dude, it's a new item at Taco Bell. Can you please just order it? Just like, I'm not gonna order that. Why not? Dude, that means nothing. Like, are you serious? That means nothing in Spanish. Like, you guys are fucking with me.
They just combined.
We're going to
Dorito
Taco
and,
Bell.
Yeah, and it's just like, are you serious?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, why won't you order this? And he's like, because I don't want them to laugh at me. And I'm like, we're laughing at you right now, dude.
And
he's
you
like,
don't know they're going to be Mexican when you're ordering it at Taco Bell. In fact,
yeah. We were in East LA.
Probably not,
So they
yeah.
were
No, they were
Mexican.
definitely
They're probably
Yeah.
Mexican for sure.
And
yeah.
so he went
He's
in
like-
and he's just like, can I get 4 quesaritos? And they're like, yeah, would you like the combo with that? And he's like, oh,
it exists.
all right, yeah, I'll be right there, guys. It's just like, oh my God, dude.
I think Californians in general have to appreciate the difference between like Taco Bell Mexican and then like real Mexican.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
look,
We
look,
get
I'm not gonna
both.
ask your abuela for a quesarito.
Yeah, right.
But a lot of Latinos fuck with Taco Bell. Like,
Absolutely.
They
I mean,
like,
it's just like a good, because like also a lot of the, Angel's Tacos or whatever.
love
Oh, I
Angel's
love
tacos.
Angels
They
too.
give too much taco. Like there's too much meat on the taco. It's
Disagree.
overwhelming.
This
for
is
me.
a gyro now.
It's literally
It's a hero now.
Yeah, like I'm like,
It
all
is-
right, this
it
is
is.
this
It
is a
is.
lot. And it's like
I'm enticed. I've never heard of this place. This
Oh.
sounds good.
it's good.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's
they
just,
gotta-
It's like you can't
There's
order
a chain.
4 things like Taco Bell and expect it's gonna be 4 things.
Sure,
It's actually
sure.
2 meals.
Also,
They're a
Taco Bell's
chain, but they're
fucking
just
expensive.
stands. Like they're a chain, but they just show up on corners.
Yeah, they show. There's one
Oh.
on the corner of my house. I live in
Yeah.
a valley.
Oh,
like,
okay.
And
if
yeah.
you want
I
something,
live in Victory and Vineland. I'm gonna dox us.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh yeah, we could probably take this off.
Yeah.
I live off Van Nuys and Ross.
I'm like giving a wave to myself in the future, so
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that I'm editing this.
I live off
Yeah.
Van Nuys and Roscoe. There's one on Sherman Way and
oh yeah,
Haskell, right?
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah.
one right there by Target on the Victory Vineland. That's
Oh
that
yeah.
one's my move.
Yeah, and there's one down the street from Dodger Stadium. That's that's the first one I ever went to. There's one in Silver Lake.
Oh, there's a bunch. What the fuck?
It's like a corner chain. It feels like a taco stand.
yeah.
Dude, I've
Kind
seen
of
them
like
set up. These guys roll up on like moving trucks.
Yeah.
Like, they pull it out and they send
Like
another
Avenue
guy
26.
off.
Yeah, like Avenue. But yeah, imagine Avenue 26, but just multiplied by like 10.
Okay. And you were also the one telling me about El Venado. And
Oh,
I was
Tacos
just like,
El
bro,
Venado.
of course we know El Venado.
Yeah, we love El
yeah.
Venado. Yeah, El Venado's great.
Anyway, this is only relevant if you grew up in the valley.
And then,
real quick, you reminded me of so I have a Korean friend. Actually, I went to a Korean like a fish place.
Yeah.
Which was incredible. It was like sashimi, and
Oh.
I didn't know Koreans do sashimi.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was the most affordable I've ever. We spent.
Yeah.
It was $450 for 5 of us.
oh, that's
And we
great.
got like
Actually.
a feast of all feasts. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Like otoro and stuff, whatever.
Oh, that's so
But,
nice.
Yeah, it was so good. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Jeju, I think. Whatever.
Jeju, like the island, Jeju
Yeah,
Island. Yeah.
Oh.
So we have a fantasy football draft. It's like 12 of us coming into town. We're all like at the place that you like dropped off stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this
yeah,
big,
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it was a nice like spot in Echo Park where it's like just 12 of us
Yeah.
thrown out. He decides we're going to get Korean fried chicken for dinner.
Oh.
But he is like, he's a Korean American, but not from South Korea. But
Okay.
he decides to draw the line in the sand. They're not getting extra sauce, these Americans. So like we comes and it's just all it is like this daikon or like I think it's like
Yeah.
daikon, like that pickle.
the
it's
pickle,
like pickle
yeah,
juice.
pickle daikon.
He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're just supposed to dip it in the pickle juice. We're like, we want the like
Extra
the, like,
sauce,
good
yeah.
sauce, the
Yeah.
like brown, really sweet sauce that comes to. He's like, sorry, didn't get it. Like you guys don't. That's not how we eat it in Korea.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
it's-
We're
So
not in
it's-
Korea.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that Mexican, similar
I get
thing.
that.
You
Yeah.
know?
I've had similar experiences where just like when I was at a K barbecue, like I like my shit crispy. I like my brisket like I guess people would call it well done, but my friend likes it really. He puts it on there less than 30 seconds, starts eating it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Come on, guys, you guys are letting it burn." And I'm like, I kind of want
Want
mine
it
to
to
burn a
burn.
little bit.
A
Yeah.
little crispy. Yeah, you're the
Secret
only
Sicilian.
person. Sorry,
Oh no, go on.
you're the only person I know at KBBQ that like seasons like the meat.
Oh yeah, because you're supposed to dip it afterwards, right? You're
Yeah.
supposed to dip it into the salt, and I'm like, I'm put salt on.
Yeah,
me.
you like
Like-
put salt, you put the pepper, you like zhuzh it up and
Yeah.
all. You do
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards.
and it
with
tastes better.
It
I'm
does
sorry,
taste
Korea.
really good. I'm sorry,
Can you
Korea.
take a moment
No,
to just
with you.
think about how good a word. Zhuzh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to
Zhuzh,
spell
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Zhuzh, yeah.
Like is it
J-U-J?
French? I don't know what
Probably.
I think
but
it
it's
might
like-
be like.
It's like a jus, like like
Au jus?
It might be.
That's
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's like a Jewish thing, like a Hebrew thing,
That
maybe.
Yeah,
doesn't-
it sounds Yiddish.
Like a little Yiddish,
maybe a
maybe.
little
Pretty
Yiddish.
Yiddish.
Yeah.
You know, for 7th grade,
Zhuzh it up.
when I was I guess I was like 12, but my grandparents got me a Yiddish dictionary.
Oh, that's
Like a little-
cute.
Whoa.
And it was like I immediately went to the dirty words and like zutz is sex. Oh, we're zutzing.
Whoa.
Zutzing and stupping.
Yeah, stuping.
Oh.
There's
where
so
all
many
those-
hilarious Yiddish words like mashugana means you're
Mashugana.
like you're a
Crazy.
crazy person.
Wow.
Oh.
So many for penis.
Put,
Oh, there's a
which
lot.
is
Schmuck,
that-
schmeckle.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I've heard
putz.
schmeckle
I've heard
before.
schmeckle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't say putz. I tried to bring putz back. I thought it was hilarious words. It's like, oh, you're being a putz. Like,
You're being a
yeah,
putz.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're being a putz.
You
I
don't
love
say
that.
it around Jews
Oh, okay.
because
Oh, really?
they will get offended because it
Okay.
actually means the tip of the dick.
Oh.
And it's like really like
Sensitive.
like I
You're
tried
being
it and they were
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if you know
"Stop
anything
saying
about
Okay.
the tips of dicks, but they're very
They're
sensitive.
very
Yeah,
sensitive. Yeah, I was gonna say they're
that."
very
Yeah,
sensitive.
Yeah.
You need to get up. Ba-doom.
Nice. Dance break.
Just a couple of puts.
This adds so much. I love it.
I didn't go to EDC this weekend, so
This
is
was it.
really
This is our little
This was it. I got
EDC.
Somali actually.
Oh my God. All right, redacted.
Our little EDC in Silver Lake,
Technical
California.
There you go.
Yeah. Puts.
Electric
So-
Daisy.
So okay, we're on food.
Oh,
Okay.
And I heard through the grapevine that your favorite dessert is cheesecake.
Oh, I love cheesecake. Yeah.
Oh, like
yeah.
go on.
Oh, cheesecake is one of the most decadent, most purest.
It's love.
It's love. It's honestly
What
love.
kind of cheesecake?
Oh, just a New York style, plain
Just a simple-
ass cheesecake.
Any
Yeah.
strawberry sauce or anything?
A little
on it?
strawberry sauce. I actually kind of like it with pineapple sauce too. Have you
Ooh,
guys
I've
had
never
that?
had it with that.
It's really nice. Yeah, try it with a little pineapple.
Your girlfriend on your birthday
Yeah.
made some amazing cheesecake.
Yeah.
What style was that in?
It was matcha. I'm also a big
yeah.
matcha guy.
Yeah.
I love
His
matcha.
favorite flavor of ice cream is vanilla ice cream too.
Mhm.
So
I'm a
it's
very
like-
plain guy, but like I appreciate the basics. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I love if you could do the basics really well.
Yeah.
That means you could do anything.
Well, I mean,
right?
my
I'm with
favorite
you.
burger is a basic burger.
Oh yeah.
Burgers never say die.
I saw you wearing a shirt. John posted a
Yes.
picture of
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's so tight. I love burgers never say die.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like was
that's-
like I bought a shirt.
That was-
and, yeah. it was-
That was my pandemic burger. Like,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I will order it like every other week. Like, I was just like,
Yeah, man, you don't even live close to it.
I don't even
Like,
live,
that's how
yeah.
you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta go
I'll
search
drive
for
and
it.
go get it. Cause
I kind of drove away.
Yeah, Burgers Never Say Die, I think, is my second favorite burger. In
What's
LA.
your
What's your number one?
I like Mboya.
And boy, I never
Oh.
even had it.
I got it.
It's in Chinatown, right?
It's in Chinatown.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and I'm forgetting the chef's name right now, but he's great.
It's
You'll see him on like Burger
ramen
Show.
chef guy.
What?
He's the
Oh, ramen.
he's the Filipino dude.
Oh, Alvin.
Alvin, yeah,
Oh,
Alvin,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're connected. It's hive mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like,
oh, is this like so it's like me and Jerry were talking about the Jewish connection?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Like the Filipino connection.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. we might as well be cousins. Yeah.
might as well
hilarious.
cousins. Yeah, all black people are related. Just so you know.
Yeah. Scientific fact.
Oh, we
Scientific
knew.
fact. Oh, we know. That. Oh, we knew. You didn't have to let us know. We know already.
But Tres Leches is actually my favorite.
Oh,
of
Tres
all
Leches.
time.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Like
That was
cake.
my mother's favorite.
It's so
Yeah.
good because it's
That's a super moist cake.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm. It's kinda like a pudding.
actually, you know, I'm blanking on the cafe. It's like
Oh,
Terramia Cafe.
Terramia.
Terramia, yeah.
Actually, you know what? At some point,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in with
With it?
Tres Leches muffins.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Oh,
they have
what?
Tres Leches muffin, and they upped it. They have like chocolate Tres Leches muffin,
Fuck.
strawberry Tres Leches
That
muffin.
sounds so good
It's
right now.
incredible because it has that. I don't know how they make the consistency inside the muffin,
Yeah, it's
I
like in
don't
the middle of
understand.
it.
and
It's
it's
like
still like milky and like.
How do you
nuts.
hold it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
That's
just
crazy.
kinda, I mean, granted, usually it's just like kind of a massacre.
Yeah,
where you're
yeah,
just,
yeah,
like
yeah.
picking at it or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah.
is my favorite. I don't
Fuck,
even really
dude.
like muffins, but
Yeah,
it
that
is
sounds amazing.
incredible.
That's some
Yeah.
witchcraft.
Yeah.
I know.
How the hell are they doing that?
I don't
That sounds
know.
amazing.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I got to go back there sometime next time. Maybe when we're getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Damn,
the wedding,
have it
we're
at
gonna
the-
have
oh, the
Terem-
cheesecake and
and
yeah.
Teramia.
Then maybe your girlfriend can make
Maybe
it.
my girlfriend can finally.
Can make
she'll make
more.
it for us. Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't forget about the Baja Blast.
Don't forget.
and
The Baja
chalupas.
Blast and the chalupas. She's
Man,
gonna.
this is
Wow.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
gonna.
Yeah, that's what these late night podcast recordings do to me.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
What's up?
Whoa,
I completely blanked.
that's okay.
Well, actually, you know what? Funny enough, we have some backstory in that.
Okay, let's do some
I joked
backstory.
with him about this podcast being. I'm sorry. What were we saying?
What were you saying?
Yeah, that was
Literally,
the
I
name
was
of a
gonna say
podcast.
something, and
It
my
happens.
mind just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you think
Yeah.
about something else, and then you're like, it like kind of freezes
You
whatever
have it
you're
here.
about to say.
Yeah.
But you have to listen to what we're saying.
Mhm,
Yeah.
It's
So-
like here, it's like fading. It's just like
You might have ADD, my friend.
I might honestly. I think
Yeah.
I do.
You know what it is? It's like kind of was it that film? Not Nope, but it's with the guy from Nope who's also in with Allison Williams.
Oh.
Get Out.
Get Out.
Okay.
And
Daniel
they're in
Kaluuya,
that
right?
like kind of whatever that place is.
The sunken
The
place.
sunken
place,
yeah.
That's where the thoughts are.
That's where the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I feel like
That's
it's a
where
really
all-
good way
yeah,
to
yeah.
articulate
Thoughts
or
were
like to
like this.
visualize it. They get like you gotta like get
You
out,
gotta
get them
go-
back.
Yeah, yeah,
They'll
yeah.
come back.
No,
They
No.
never come back.
it's
You know,
gone.
It's gone.
They get out. They get
No,
out.
You'll be like usually it's just like you're just sleeping in the bathroom, in
Yeah.
the shower, and like
Oh yeah. Or he usually comes out when I'm about to go to sleep. Like I'm
Oh.
like my subconscious mind is drifting away, and I'm like, fuck.
Fuck.
Contemporary was the word.
That's me all the time. As I'm about to go to sleep, I'm like, oh, I'm about to finally knock. I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
it was contemporary.
It's either
it was
that
Snickerdoodle.
or it's like, fuck, why did I do that in 4th grade?
oh
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice
I would
regret
go-
Oh my
train.
god,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
so many times where I'm just like, why the fuck did I say that to them?
Or I would
You
be
know?
like, I should have said that. Like,
Or I
I'll
should have
shower
said that,
and be like-
yeah.
I'll start like, oh man, like,
Like,
I'm
yeah.
air
Having the
punching.
argument
You
with-
did that,
Yeah.
man.
Right?
Yeah, me.
And like I'm winning. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, blah 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 blah. I'm totally winning this
But
argument
also
right
we're
now.
losing.
We're also
Fuck.
really losing because
Yeah,
we're
but
doing
in
this.
the, in the
for
moment,
sure.
We're losing sleep. It's
in
like
the moment, I didn't say a word and I peed my pants. That's basically.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But in the shower, I was fucking ready. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where I
The
do
The
my
French have a
best
word for
thinking.
that. Or I forget the name of the term in French, but it basically translates to staircase wit. And it's the idea of like you're in an argument or you're having a joke with a friend, and then you leave the party, you leave the function, you're in the staircase, and you're like, that would have been the best thing to
Oh.
say right there.
Is it
Yeah.
zhuzh?
It's not-
It was just
yeah.
there should be a Yiddish word for it.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll
when
see.
you said French, I was like, it's got to be like a German word because they have a
Yeah.
word for everything.
Germans, yeah, right?
Don't they have like 70 words for pain?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw Euro.
Hope some
Trip,
German
and
fact checks me on that.
the Vandersext.
Oh god.
But yeah, so this is definitely a little more freeform.
Okay, I'm glad.
than normal. But honestly, like you guys are best friends. Like we're trying Trevor out here on the soundboard and the ones
Yeah.
and twos,
It's-
and he's just crushing it.
first time on a board.
First
Yeah.
time on the board.
First time
I'm
on the
playing
board.
with buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were joking off podcast. I look like I'm like the hot girl DJ who doesn't
Yeah.
actually DJ. It's just like I got the mix already there.
It's your boiler room set.
Yeah, it's
you ready?
boiler
Yeah. Oh, boiler room. Look,
Yeah.
you know what's up.
Oh yeah, I love music.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What? So, go
Yeah.
into that. Like,
Oh.
what kind of music?
I love anything, everything. I know that's generic. You know, it's fuck. Listen to a lot of things.
Well, what kind of boiler room stuff? Because that's where I like.
Oh,
some of our wheelhouses.
I don't know. Like, if we're talking about like electronica stuff, I don't know. It's hard because when I'm on the spot with music, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, it's really.
What's
I
something
love-
that you're like?
I love like Little Dragon and stuff, right? I love like if we're talking about like electronica in that realm.
So it's like kind of understated, not necessarily
Yeah.
in your face, but I honestly love women like just singing. Like I feel like the vocals of just sound so good.
so
Mhm.
much
Like,
better, right?
Yeah, like
Like Lee, right?
yes,
like, yeah.
And back in the day, it was like and there were, yeah, Gaz. There were so
Oh,
many.
yeah,
It was
I
just
lo-
like it was
Karen.
like rock with
female vocals.
Female vocals.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just- it's such a good mesh because it's hard and then it's soft.
Are you a fan of like Metric and stuff?
Gold's Guns Girls.
Gold's-
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
in Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim
Yeah, we were
and
talking about Scott Pilgrim.
Black Sheep, right? That's in Scott Pilgrim as well.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I love Metric too.
and like Tegan and Sarah.
Oh yeah,
There was like
it's a
so
throwback.
many.
Yeah.
I mean that was like right before that late 2000s, early 2010 was like right before I really like EDM really blew up. Skrillex kind of
Oh,
came
yeah.
out
Mhm.
and just kind of
Like the softer like female
LCD
vocals.
sound system.
Oh, I love LCD.
M83.
I love-
like there
yeah.
was a little bit of Phoenix and stuff, but there was a lot of female vocals too that I would just kind of find here and there. That I was
Yeah.
like, I love them.
You know,
Even Robin.
Robin's great too.
Yeah.
Robin's also great. Yeah, like the whole like 2010s like indie, like female vocals.
I think that's one of my favorite time periods of
Yeah.
music, and I feel like not many people kind of really just know about it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's actually coming back with kids now with Zoomers.
Mm.
They're calling it indie sleaze, right? I don't know if you've seen it on the internet.
Sleaze, SLEAZ.
Like indie sleaze, it's like the whole like flash film photography, like very like kind of sleazy, like being like kind of preppy.
Oh, sure.
They're getting back into like LCD. They're getting back into like
wow.
all like the classic like indie stuff from like that era.
So
Gotcha.
I ended up getting to. So my friend, she had she invited me to this premiere of some movie called Meet Me at the Bathroom,
Oh yeah,
and it's just about the Strokes and LCD sound
The-
system and that.
all
time
the New
period.
York scene.
all the New York scene. I
Yeah.
actually was just mentioning it, funny enough.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was a timepiece. It was cool to see because I lived through that.
Mhm.
And like, granted, I never really liked the Strokes as much, but that may just be personal taste. Like, I don't
No, I get that.
dislike them or anything, but like,
Mhm.
and it was really cool to see all these kind of bands because it was literally just like, hey, we're just here today, and it's just like me and like Ron, and we're just playing music, and they're just like in their like one bedroom, $500 a month.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
apartment.
like in New York and fucking Lower East Side or
Yeah, and then
somewhere.
like an hour and a
right?
half later, they're like,
They're millionaires now.
Julian Casablanca is
Jesus
just like
Christ.
going around town getting hounded by everyone.
Yeah.
And do you know what was crazy about James Murphy, LC Sound System? I mean, if you like that time period,
I'm a big fan of James Murphy, and like the way he started his career, like in his 30s, he was like, I'm gonna start making music like at 31.
It happened accidentally.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he said it just kind of like happened because someone, like everyone was like, don't do this or whatever, and he was just like, I guess someone like wants me to play in London. I guess I'll try to get a band.
Fucking A,
And
yeah.
he just like asked, but they went over and it was just a hit and blew up. And
It just
became one
blew
of the
up.
biggest. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
the James Murphy, like just his story. It's just it's so motivating to just not give up. Because like, you know, when you feel like you're like, oh fuck, I'm 30 now. Sincerely, I just turned 30. And so I'm like, damn it, should I just put this all away, like this whole like art shit? You know what I mean? But like stuff like
Well,
James,
I started a podcast at 40.
yeah,
So,
and I applaud you for that. And that's so amazing that you just keep doing it. Just keep, you know.
You just gotta. Well, it's funny because I was reflecting today. Like, we actually tried to start a food cart earlier this year. Like, I've actually, you know, like there were like I think I was doing like an NFT meetup for, and maybe I'll do that, keep doing that, but it wasn't really like there was no like financial gain there. It was just fun. But it's like you just gotta have to keep just putting stuff out there.
Yeah,
Just
right.
Eventually, so hopefully something.
It's
you
like
know,
fishing,
Yeah,
right? It's like you just keep.
yeah. You
Something's
know
gonna catch.
Anders Holm?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
he's-
from
Workaholics.
Workaholics.
You know,
yes. Yeah.
Durs, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was listening to Part of My Take, which is a Barstool podcast. I reference it all the time. I'm a big Barstool guy. I like those, a lot of them. And he was saying that he is like, so they were talking about how are you like, you know, it feels like you're kind of on the way up kind of thing. He's like, yeah, like I'm like 35 or whatever he is. And he's like, I did Workaholics and that was cool because that was like the comedy that I wanted to do with my friends, you know, and he's now going to be in a movie with Robert De Niro like coming up. So he's advertising that. He's like, yeah, it's like, I'm kind of like doing this. And it's like, yeah, maybe it's not my brand of comedy, but I still think it's funny and I still enjoy it. And it's really cool to work with these people.
Yeah.
And then he referenced Brian Cox.
Oh,
And he was literally like, Brian Cox is on Succession.
yeah.
And he literally was like, that dude was in Super Troopers 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And now he's
And-
the voice of McDonald's
Yeah.
and Succession.
Session, yeah.
Like, it's like he's 70, 80 or whatever.
For
It's
sure.
Like, it's like, so basically the point was that Anders was making was, you don't know where things are going. Like
yeah.
you just keep
Yeah.
doing it, and it's hard to articulate because it's like the way it seems for me is I just keep doing things, and then eventually like someone reaches out or someone you just hope that something like eventually they'll be like, oh, you were doing that thing, cool. Well, I have this for you.
Want to come do this
Exactly.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
You just put yourself out there.
You
Sure.
can't quantify when that's going to happen or that it will.
Absolutely.
You just have to keep kind of
Just keep going, right?
Just keep
Yeah.
putting
Doing.
out good stuff that you enjoy doing.
Absolutely. That's true to the heart. Yeah.
Yeah, it really saddens me that I think I'm gonna be really in my pocket as an 85-year-old Jewish man. Like I think that's gonna be my pocket, and like it's just I got a lot of time to go till that happens.
You have a lot of time.
Got some years before I get there.
I don't know. You got the voice down though.
Got the
Actually, you got
growl.
the voice down like Clint Eastwood.
I can do an old Jewish guy.
Wow.
I got an old Jewish guy in me too.
Give us a few Yiddish words.
That
real
That
quick.
was a little
Like,
like
thanks, man.
that was a New Jersey like mafia a little bit, but
I guess it's a little mafia.
yeah, I guess
I'm a little intimidated. Yeah.
I'm a little- You can take my money if you
You
want.
don't say the word mafia. You don't say that word.
What word do we say?
We're a family.
Oh,
Oh,
Family.
familia.
We're a family.
All right, Vin.
yeah.
Ohana.
I used to work at Olive Garden. We were
Oh.
family
Oh, yeah, that's
there.
right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait, Olive Garden?
yeah. I worked at 3 different Olive Gardens.
When you're there, you're family,
Yeah.
and when you're washing dishes there, you're probably on meth.
You're probably
Yeah.
on meth. Absolutely.
I never washed dishes.
Oh, that's great. But did a
he
lot
did
of
do
math.
math.
Yeah, he did a bunch of math, but no dishes. No dishes.
See, I feel like that's like improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the game right there is figuring out. All right, the joke is not being on meth or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, a
Like,
little
you know,
bit.
Like, a little
Yeah.
bit. Like it's like.
I
all
mean,
right.
ask the teacher.
Yeah, that's been improv. Yeah, we all yes-anded each
Yeah,
other. We
yes
called
and.
back.
We were
Yeah.
we weren't eating Parmesan cheese. That was math, right?
That was yeah. The shit we were smoking outside earlier was not Parmesan.
That was
cheese.
not Parmesan.
Yeah, when you smoke it out of a
Crack
light
cocaine.
bulb, that's improv.
Yeah,
That's improv.
It's like, guys, we need some icebreakers.
We need some-
Here's this light bulb. When you hit it, you're gonna say zip snaps.
Good ice.
I mean, yeah, that's a great way to start the episode off.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Number 10.
You gotta
Episode 10. I'm 10 years old.
There
So
you go.
Yeah,
yeah.
10,
Man.
10, 10.
you've done a lot in your 10
In 10 years,
and
yeah.
where you've peaked.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy Neutron, calm down.
Got a blast.
I don't think I've ever watched an episode of Jimmy Neutron.
Oh.
That's fine.
But I think it's,
No, I mean,
it's like,
all right, Dexter's Laboratory, calm
It's
down.
slightly like I was always like
You're a little
kind
too
of there,
old for
but
Jimmy Neutron.
like maybe if I was like 9, but I was like 12 or something.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
that.
You know, and I was like, oh, this seems like
There's a few
cool,
shows
but-
like that, like for us.
Yeah.
I was feeling that way with like Adventure Time.
Yeah, Adventure Time is where we fell off.
Yeah.
But Adventure Time feels like it's like kind of there's a gap where it's like it's adults. Like I've had adults be like Adventure Time,
Yeah,
favorite show
yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I had
Like,
adults. Yeah, sorry, continue.
Go
I'll
ahead,
take a
that's
shot.
it.
I had adults like come to me. I was like, no, Adventure Time is like meant for like adults.
Yeah,
Like it's like, oh, once it's on Netflix, right? Adults are gonna start watching.
I mean,
it.
like it's like think about Looney Tunes. Was that made for kids? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like there's just some things that resonate
Like
longer.
Claudia with a Chance of
Sure.
Meatballs has jokes that are for adults, and
Yeah.
then it also does a good job of like still being for kids. Where
Yeah.
the kids will just laugh because there's like a cute little.
Oh, yeah.
meatball
Those guys are just great
following
filmmakers.
same
yeah.
thing with like
Yeah.
the Minions shit. Like Despicable Me. Like that's still like for like adults. There's like so many like very
tongue in
adult,
cheek.
tongue in
Yeah,
cheek,
yeah, yeah.
like adult undertones
Well,
and
it's
stuff.
kind of
Yeah.
like if I think they realize that when the adult, the dad, mom is bringing
True.
kid, it's like they don't always want to be miserable. So if they make
Yeah.
it actually kind of like doubly enjoyable,
Yeah.
then it's like now they're sure I'll go see Minions.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's like I love Minions. I love it when they're like,
Yeah.
My mom's least favorite movie she ever took me to as a kid was Spy Kids 3D. I
Oh.
remember her being like, "Please don't." Like,
Wait,
I need to leave.
it's funny because Spy Kids 3D for me, I cried during it. My mom had to bring me out of the theater
Whoa!
Yeah.
Why'd you cry?
because it was just scary to me. I was really afraid of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't start watching movies and listening to music until I was like right before I met you.
Oh wow!
Like sincerely, like
and we met because we were
Because
both torrenting and downloading
Downloading
illegally.
music, yeah.
And I was like, "How did you get all this music?"
yeah,
It was like LimeWire.
LimeWire,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
LimeWire.
Shout out LimeWire.
Shout out
Shout out
LimeWire. I
LimeWire.
love you.
Because
This is for you, LimeWire. Now I think he only sell NFTs. So
Did you get like those Bill Clinton? Remember those Bill Clinton MP3s? It was like, I did not have sex with this
her
woman.
with
And then
this
you knew
woman.
you had to wipe your whole hard drive.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, my mom's gonna find out.
Yeah,
you know?
Do you
yeah.
remember when you would download a song and then it was like DJ Clue,
Yeah.
K-Slay in the Funkmaster
Okay.
Flex Volume 4.
This-
and you're like,
this
I
might
just
be-
want- I don't. There's nothing on the
This
song.
is
Is he
So-
watermarked?
This might
it?
be really obscure, but me and John used to share this like. It's this MP3 file of like this Nickelback song
It
or
was
something.
Papa Roach.
Papa Roach.
It was the fucking. I tear my heart open. It was
I sold-
that.
That's Nickelback.
No. It's Papa Roach. It's Papa Roach.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the middle of it, like right before the chorus comes in, it just goes Jazzwick.
Yeah,
Like, it's
Jazz-
just like super.
And we sincerely thought that was a part of the song for the longest time.
It was
And
like
I was just-
Jazzwick.
And so like when Spotify and Apple Music all came out, we played it like just driving somewhere. I was like, wait, where's the
Jazz
Wit? I was like, where is? I felt like we were lied to her like for 15 years of our lives.
Yeah, and we just kept like bouncing the same MP3 for. I wish we had that MP3 now
Yeah.
because now it's harder to find.
It might be on my old Windows computer.
Well, you
Yeah.
catalog all your
Yeah,
shit. You
I
have
do.
all your
That's-
shit.
that-
Yeah.
There's. I remember losing a BlackBerry. Like,
Mm.
and
Oh,
I
yeah.
like there were just photos on there that I was just like, I'm never getting those back, and I was like,
Yeah.
good. And
Yeah.
It was before like the cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Dude, I got the hottest pictures of my life. I was like 17 years old, buff,
Buff and
I
shit.
came back from this like thing. They're all on some Sprint Touch. I don't know.
Oh,
Don't even know where it
And
went.
it's like Pixar
I
didn't
mean,
have.
probably
it.
I
It's
shouldn't
like,
be showing pictures of like hot me at 17. That's not a great like. Like
In
me,
the
that's not, I was
mirror?
underage.
Oh yeah, you have to censor that.
I gotta do
you
that
know?
to him. You know?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
My friend just sends me some random pics from when I was like 19 or 20. Like we're at a and we're just at a party or whatever.
Mhm.
And for whatever absurd reason, every picture my mouth was just open.
Good.
Like instead of smiling, I was just like and it was like what are you doing over there, kid?
Drugs.
Like
that was like
being
the
an
default
adult.
face I had.
That was a
as
default-
a kid.
Like was this like the 2010s, like 2008?
No, this was like 2002s or something.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't
Yeah.
know. I was just like a goofball. It was just like
yeah, you were coming out of the Waza.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, that
You were
yeah.
still recovering from
What's
Waza.
What's up?
Man, I think we're all still recovering
Yeah.
from that.
America's
never
America's
forget.
zeal.
What the-
But the frogs, I fuck with the Budweiser frogs. Those guys were great.
Oh yeah.
Are they not the same?
Budweiser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got them confused with the Quiznos guys.
Oh yeah, the little Quizno.
They like Quiznos. Yeah.
I love those
But
guys.
now that reminds me of the Dominoes.
Mhm.
Like there's like the Smurf or
Oh yeah, the little he destroys the pizzas.
yeah, it was just like some like late
Yeah.
Oh.
I only
early
know.
90s,
I'm
like
only familiar with that
Domino's,
through
I
Family
don't
Guy,
remember that,
because they
yeah.
make fun of it on Family Guy.
I forget what it's called, but like it was just like some Domino's mascot.
Yeah, it's like the Nord or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't remember that. I can't recall that.
Yeah, it's very niche. I would say.
80s. So I've heard some people are like, maybe it was you who mentioned it, but like I've heard that it's like people are going back and looking at old videos
Oh,
and just like it's unreal content, just 80s and 90s, like how hilarious everyone is.
yeah.
Oh sure.
I do that. I mean, it's not the same thing, but you can ask my girlfriend. I play like 90s commercials
Yeah.
like on my TV
Yeah.
while we're like cleaning up and shit, and she gets so annoyed with it. She's like, you're just getting advertised to. I'm like, I kind of like getting advertised
I mean,
to.
these things
But
don't
they're
really
all-
exist
They don't exist anymore. Yeah,
you know?
right.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, I don't mind this. If it's like a
Well, what you
fucking
should really
sick-
put on is Long Story Long
Story.
podcast, you know, and I think your girlfriend would love
would
that.
really
instead.
love it. Yeah.
Just
Next
this one
time.
on repeat.
Repeat.
Just the one you're on.
for 2 hours straight, 10
Hi,
hours.
Name redacted.
Name redacted. Yeah, I love old 90s commercials, 2000 commercials. I think.
There's a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, peak advertisement, honestly.
No, there was someone sent me that like through some deep cut stuff. I was running some Facebook page for a second. Didn't go very far about like films we left behind. Just trying to keep like films
Ooh.
archived.
Yeah.
I'll circle back on there, but it was somebody just sent me like an 8-hour video of like just TV that they recorded on like May 7th, like 1994.
Oh,
It's like here's
whoa.
8 hours of NBC on May
yes.
7th, 1994.
That's
Yes.
I love that.
Thank
Yeah, that
God,
was,
like,
like,
thank
love.
God for those people who were bored one day and decided to record on their VHS.
Absolutely.
I know. I cursed my father. My father thought he was savvy because when he would do this VHS, like when he's like filming a movie that was on TV, he
Yeah.
would he was very like savvy with the VHS player, so he'd stop the recording during the commercials.
Oh.
So that way, when he'd have it, he'd have a no commercial version of it.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I don't want that now.
I would have
want
done
the
that as
commercial.
well. Yeah, I was dumbass and I would taped over my shit. Like I would constantly tape over, and I'm like, why
Oh,
does this
yeah.
look so bad now?
Yeah, like why is it getting worse?
Yeah.
God, we did that.
Degradation.
Yeah.
Degradation, yeah.
Yeah, when I was in
Tape degradation.
6th grade, my friend had a camcorder, and we did a talk show out of his house. That
Oh,
I was like
nice.
the TV show host of. We called it the Trevor Crown Show.
Ooh.
Oh,
Because
that's
Robert
nice.
Crown was like the sex ed facility in our like 5th, 6th grade that came to teach us about sex. And I was
Wow.
like, Robert Crown doesn't know anything. I'm Trevor Crown. I'll really teach you about sex. And I just tell all my dirty jokes. And then we did turn into a talk show thing. But we just kept filming the talk show with the same tape. Like, his mom wouldn't buy new tapes. We never edited it. So we
Yeah,
would just
yeah,
like
yeah.
You never
keep
arch-
recording.
That's where it would
no,
live.
we
Well,
have
you
like,
never, no archive
there's
of it?
zero
What?
archive footage of it
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
just kept
He's
filming
dying
over
on
the
one
Oh,
same
you're
tape.
tape.
killing me.
You kept
It
formatting the
blows my
SD
mind.
card.
Yeah, I kept formatting.
It blows my mind. It blows my mind. It makes me sad.
It's funny because I saw a TikTok of a girl who was like, I just learned that you can format all these things, and it's just a bunch of SD cards. She just kept buying SD cards over and over and over again. Sorry to like tangent.
No,
No,
But,
that's
like-
what this is.
Like
podcast
literally,
is
it's like I was like, you spent hundreds of dollars on SD cards. You can just format it. Yeah, like just
about. Wow, I'd love to live.
just
I'd
imagine-
love to
just,
live in a world like that.
just piling SD cards. Like you can format these things and like
you could do. Couldn't you even do that to fucking floppy disks? I don't understand.
you can form. Yeah, I think it was like some Zoomer, and she
Oh,
just
okay,
didn't
it's the
know.
opposite.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
right. It's like, oh, I'm new to technology.
It's like, well, let me try my iPad and see if that one works instead.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, these kids, they think they know more about tech, but they don't have like keyboard skills. Like they have no
Yeah.
typing skills because they went to
Sure.
iPhone. So it's like we
Yeah.
gave them a baby version of tech. Like for
Yeah.
us, like
Oh.
you're saying, like LimeWire, you had to like
Yeah.
kind of know, like if you had MySpace, you kind of had to know HTML. if you
Yes.
wanted to be,
Like if
cool
you're
on
torrenting,
MySpace.
like you're kind of getting in there.
You're
Yeah,
kind of
you
getting
know,
in there.
like,
Yeah,
I
That's the
still
day I became a
barely
man,
knew how to
yeah.
do
yeah.
The day I
Truly.
became a man when I saw things I should never have
Yes,
seen when I
yes.
figured out how to
Mhm.
torrent.
Oh yeah,
I
for
think so.
sure.
Oh, torrenting? I mean, you have to understand, I was literally like 12 years old at the beginning of the internet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's like, there are things that, obviously there's like, the like gore websites or whatever, but like,
Yeah.
it was just like, there was no filter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the fact that we at least get like parental filters. Or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
but, like the amount it's like also is like the best invention ever. Of the 20th century, but also at the same time, it's just like you're just a 12-year-old kid.
Yeah,
on the
right.
internet.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I think it's gonna be boobs, and it's like,
Yeah.
nope, it's something you can never unsee.
See.
Plot
Yeah.
twist,
Yeah.
it's Al Qaeda.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, so really thankful for the parental controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit,
Well,
bit.
Just a little bit,
Especially in that middle school era, because when you're in middle school, you're just at an age where you're like, I want to see everything.
I wanna-
Don't show me.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to know
I need to know
everything.
all the
Yeah.
information that is forbidden.
Yeah.
That was the prime time of being like, have you seen this
This.
fucking crazy thing?
Yeah.
Like,
You remember the car driving jump scare video?
Oh yeah,
like shit like that.
That made the circle, and then
Yeah.
the fake ghost story shit.
Yeah, the fake
where it
ghost
was like,
stories.
fuck. Yeah,
I love that shit. I miss that era
Yeah.
of the internet.
Yeah.
I
The
spent
Wild West.
$300
West,
on
yeah.
America
Newgrounds,
Online.
baby.
Mhm.
Wait, on what?
America Online.
in a month
Oh,
because they charged by the hour.
Yeah.
For it was $2.95
Whoa.
per
Oh
hour.
my God.
Wow, the fact that you
Yo.
actually got
That's what I'm saying. It was that early.
That's
it
how
was like 93.
yeah.
Damn.
I never knew how to set that up.
My
I always.
dad just said it all.
Yeah.
I was early enough in the internet. I'm only 31, so I'm not much. I'm
Oh, yeah.
around the same age.
Yeah,
But-
they're-
But my internet early is just remembering like my mom being like, I need to use the phone.
Yeah,
yes,
Like you need to get
Yes.
off the internet because I need to call somebody and
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
Star-
receive calls.
absolutely.
That was StarCraft
I-
for me. So I was playing StarCraft, and then that would happen. And,
Got to get off StarCraft.
but it was sick. You could play online.
Yeah, that's
like
cool.
the fact that I could play StarCraft against
Yeah.
a friend or even on the internet.
dude, that was
mind blower.
Yeah,
See, online gaming didn't really hit me until I was like an Xbox kid.
Xbox.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
No, I played Sims online on my PC, but I remember like Xbox, like the first one, and then getting Xbox Connect. So before Xbox Live even came out, and I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
running LAN,
Oh.
like tricking the
Connect,
Xbox
like
into
the
thinking it
Wii.
was LAN.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah,
mm.
Not
yeah,
Connect,
yeah.
like the that came out later. The Xbox Connect with
not
the
the
hand
K,
stuff.
not the K Connect.
No,
yeah.
Oh,
CONNECT
Yeah, yeah,
Connect,
yeah.
right? And that one was
Connected LAN via LAN, right?
so you could
Yeah.
do LAN play always, but then what you could do is you could plug the LAN into your computer, and then you could trick it to play online, thinking it was playing a LAN
Another
game.
LAN game.
But it was just it was like horrible frame rates,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, all
You're
that
just-
backdoor shit.
Yeah, Halo and shit. Yeah.
So I ran for a bit. like 5-6 years ago, I started doing like these like meetups for Rocket League.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was just like I just became obsessed with Rocket League, and I was like, I want to try to do something, whatever. And I ended up getting some like pros to come to.
Oh, that's sick.
Like, or they were like they were commentators, but they still do it to this day. Like they're still like on Twitch or whatever doing that, and they were complaining about the frame rate. I didn't even know because it was on too big of a TV, and they were like, "Yeah, it's like 1/60th of a second slower." And I was like, "That's the smallest." Like what?
What?
And then once I played, I was like, "Wow, 1/60th is a lot of time
yeah.
for." Like when the feedback. And it was crazy to me to learn that.
There's people who play games with like a frame rate counter constantly on the side of like they have to know what frame rate they're at.
That's a mental illness, right?
Yeah, that's a mental illness.
That's a mental illness.
Do you know what is it? APMs, like actions per minute?
No.
That's like a StarCraft and like kind of like a legal, like it's like when
sure.
you're
like
building and stuff. You have like on StarCraft or Warcraft or whatever it is, like Dota. You're like building and you do. It's like so. Back in the day, it was like, you have like 80, 100 actions per minute. Like, so you're clicking so many buttons and stuff. And I think that is such a good life skill. My actions per minute are not very high.
No.
But like the fact that you can do that and then be like fast on the internet and stuff. And when you're in certain things, like for like NFTs or whatever.
Yeah.
Be like fast.
Yeah.
And like the fact that you could just 100 actions per minute when you need it is a kind of a cool skill.
The only skill I ever got from like games are just fucking inventory management.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, wow, I'm really good at organizing things now and like categorizing
have 3 rare swords.
Three rare swords. I don't want to throw these away.
Yeah, and it
I
kind
know
of made me a hoarder,
Yeah.
and like also like a little bit of a penny pincher, even though I'm fucking and still kind of would spend my money like crazy. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No. When it's like a fake money, I'm very conservative with it. When it's my real money,
Look,
Uber Eats is right.
Uber
around the
Eats is
corner.
right there. That app
Absolutely.
is always talking to me. It's like, open me.
Yeah, if I can look in trash cans and find 5 gold, I think I would make.
Oh, that'll be sick, right? I'll be dumpster diving all the time.
There you go.
There's people who actually dumpster dive behind like Apple stores and find like old like Apple shit and they just resell it. And
Ooh.
I don't know if it was successful, but I remember someone saying like the best place to find random things that people have lost are roundabouts because of the way that it works with gravity and shit flies out of cars so much faster in roundabouts. And then they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna check 10 roundabouts," and they found shit. Like they found
Like
like
a cul-de-sac?
No,
No.
like those like
Like
the
those-
intersections, like the British intersections,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you see them on a couple highways.
yeah.
But it's
There's
mainly
one-
the Brits who
there's
do it.
there's one in LA in Cypress Park.
There's a few. There's like they're not big,
Yeah.
but there's a few.
There's a notable
Yeah,
one in
yeah.
Cypress Park.
So I was like, oh,
yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Get more roundabouts.
It's funny that you're mentioning roundabout because me and my girlfriend recently just went to New York
Uh-huh.
and her uncle left their phone on top of like one of their cars and they kept like trying to like do find mine and all
Oh,
for
sure.
it.
And it was like, it's here.
It's here. And so then there's like, it's here in the house. It's here somewhere in the house. So they just drove one day. They drove around and I think like they hit a roundabout. And the phone flew off and they're like, what was that noise? They're like, whatever. And so then like 2 days later, so they get a call from this girl. He's like, you don't know who I am, but I found your phone at this like roundabout somewhere like in the Bronx or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, it's here. And do you want it? It's just like, just speaking of roundabouts and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
See, you see?
Yeah, you can actually do
Wow.
find stuff. It's like, 'cause-
Circumstantial evidence.
yeah, the girl's car broke down near the roundabout and she was just wandering around waiting for
Wow.
like AAA or something to
wow.
come. It was like
Wow.
What's
a
this?
very serendipitous,
Yeah.
story. Yeah. It's
That's
crazy.
life.
Yeah, that's real life. Real life
I
shit.
feel like we need more roundabouts. Every time I see a roundabout in like suburban America, it's in the most pointless fucking intersection.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
where
this
there's
intersection
nobody.
did not need a roundabout.
Yeah.
But like, then when it came to an intersection that could use a roundabout, no, it's got a fucking red light.
I just
Yeah.
like that's the most angry I've ever seen Trevor.
Roundabout.
You wouldn't like me when I'm rounding about.
We gotta find the boo. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, you've really memorized those.
Or maybe it's more this one actually.
I mean, this is like one like the best DJ. They use like was it like a MIDI or I forget what those like just like the soundboard where they program like different like little sounds.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like they're doing it on the fly. Maybe there's a Bowser sound on there, but
You never know. You never
Yeah.
know when you do Bowser.
yeah. Okay, so you're a photographer.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
a photographer. Yeah,
yeah.
I do the visual art thing. I do that. Yeah,
For a while, I was like, I'm an amateur iPhone photographer.
I'm amateur.
joking, but then I realized it actually became like you could just be.
You
that.
can
then
be an
people
amateur.
Started
Yeah.
asking me, I was like, no, it was a joke. So
there was a moment in my life when we were probably like 21, 22. I was like, I want to be an iPhone photographer. And I was like, I can fucking utilize the hell out of this fucking
And
iPhone.
before it was very niche and a very novel concept.
Yeah, very
and now
novel.
it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah, of course you are. iPhone photographer.
I was talking with some like I forgot who it was. I was on set and they were like, yeah, like just because like I'm a real photographer doesn't mean I'm good with an iPhone.
Phone, yeah.
Whenever I take phones with like my family hands me the iPhone immediately, and I'm like, no, I'm a pretty good iPhone photographer. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking
I'm
about.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
But there's a difference to it, I think, too. That what their point is, right? It's like I can't actually control it. It's like, well, you can. You just got to control it a different way.
Yeah, you gotta know
it's a
your
little
tool.
different.
To that.
But also the thing about iPhone photography is that there's an instantaneous like judgment that happens right after, right? It's like you take the picture and someone sees it and you're waiting for them to be like, oh, this is shit.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
yeah.
you don't get
Yeah.
that in real photography. You're like, oh, I'll send it to you in like 2 to 3 weeks. You know?
Or
Yeah.
even if you like, you still have to
fair.
like spend like a few seconds like pulling it up, and then you're kind of like squinting, so you can't really like see it that much.
Yeah.
Like even if it is digital, you know.
Yeah, there's still just a little bit more to it on on a real camera, right?
Yeah.
Compared to an iPhone, it's just like the person sees it and then like it's the face of disappointment sometimes I get. I'm like, damn, was it really that bad? Like,
Yeah.
It's nice though when you're so
Especially when it's all relative.
it was.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate this. And it's
I
like,
hate
okay,
this.
cool. You don't know what you're talking
You
about.
don't know what
I
you're
can't tell
talking
you
about.
because
I
you
feel
paid me.
I feel like with iPhone photography, there's that issue still, but not with iPhone like filmography or
Oh,
videography,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because when you're using
Oh, yeah.
videography, now you can go like, I'm shooting it in a log. Like you're looking at it and it does look like shit because
Yeah.
I'm shooting it in a log. I'm going to color correct it later.
Yeah.
I have like jailbroken the fuck out of this
My
phone.
phone.
Like make it a real camera. All of a
Absolutely.
sudden.
You put a cage on it.
But
yeah.
little cage. There's
Yeah.
iPhone cages now
Oh, the
too.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the new move. Because when I went to film school in like 2009, right, it was like the DSLR revolution. It was
Oh
just
yeah,
coming into
yeah.
play.
We
It
grew
was
up
like
on that.
my school had JVCs, and I was like, "Fuck these things."
Yeah,
the Canon
oh my
Mark
God.
II, like fuck this.
DVX 100s, like
Yeah.
Literally, the fact that the Canon Mark II came out and that my school was only giving entry level filmmakers the JVC, I was like, I don't need your film school.
Yeah.
That's like, if that's
that
what
is
you're gonna
why
give me.
I left mine.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to
Absolutely.
goddamn Art Institute because they were given fucking better equipment, and I was just like, I'll take the dip. Like,
Yeah, like all like the big like JVC like
Everything
DV
that
cam
was just said is like me talking about poker.
poker. Yeah.
like shop talk.
it's a
We're
give and
just-
take, man.
Yeah.
I just 3-bet, and then I
So-
check raised, and then I decided I was gonna, I was at the bottom of my range, so I went all in.
Just to
Yeah.
make it real simple, JVC, we went from like digital video camcorders to like photography style cameras, but for video.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I would say that the young kids do now is like they realize my iPhone's the shit. I just need to put like
Absolutely.
$800 of accessories on
Yeah,
to make it
yeah.
really what it is.
I actually follow a few people like on Instagram who just like rig the hell out of their iPhone and
Mm.
just make some of the most like beautiful like
Yeah.
video pieces
It-
ever. Like
It's so crazy how much people still think they need to rent the fucking camera. And like, don't get me wrong, we have some great Black Magics over
Yeah.
here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
great cameras do great things, and I
Mhm.
get that. But like, what blows my mind always about young filmmakers is that they'll try to shoot their load on the camera, and it's
absolutely.
it's like, dude, your budget needs to be about what's in front of the camera. The
Absolutely.
camera
Absolutely,
is so
100%.
much less important than what you're
Especially
shooting.
now. Maybe back
Especially
in the
now.
day, you
Yeah.
know, it was important, but like everything is neck and neck at this
neck
point.
and neck. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a lot of times where iPhones saved our asses on
Yeah.
the sets, right?
Yeah.
Where
Where I would be like, fuck, this other camera is not working. I was like, Devonte, just get the iPhone.
just get the iPhone.
hide so
Yeah.
the client doesn't
Doesn't-
see, and we put it in the edit, and they're like, "This is
This is
amazing!"
great. Yeah. No one will ever know.
So you're most primarily photography.
So as of late, yeah, I've been doing a lot more like photography. It's more of like it feels very more solo.
And is that that's like kind of what your passion has always been? Or is it more like
It's been more for a general term. It's just been more visual stuff. I just really like capturing and like
Yeah.
documenting kind of
Yeah.
in a way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like
Mm-hmm.
what I like. I just like getting the moment. It's in the moment, and it's just like
it's like a cool kind of like you not only do you have the eye to take it, like when you take a picture and you're like, oh wow, I'm happy I saw this moment, and then I'm
Absolutely.
also happy that I like took it maybe in the way that I did or whatever.
absolutely. That's
It's like-
exactly what it is.
and it's kind of a cool positive feedback, and then like throw it on Instagram, and everyone's like, "Oh, I love it."
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's like it's a feedback loop, right?
Yeah.
Um,
And then you take more.
then you take more, and then people are like, "Oh shit, I have to keep doing this," and it will never end. You know.
Yeah. Please end my suffering, please.
Please end my suffering. Yeah, no, I just love really just capturing like the moment. I just really love just like documenting things when people are like, put the phone down. I was like, I kind of just like capturing it. Like I feel like there's nothing wrong having the phone up.
Yeah, I've actually
like-
had
Well,
my
I think it's
girlfriend
like
say
kind
that
of
to
a
me.
ebb and a balance where it's like, so I'll be going to like a DJ and we're out, there's lights and stuff and it's amazing. And it's like a really good song and you could tell that the audience, the crowd is very much like really into it.
Mm-hmm.
But like also at the same time, like you don't need to have that literally just standing there.
Yeah,
taking it
you don't
the
need it
entire
for like
time.
5 minutes, right?
Yeah,
but
but
I-
people that record the entire damn set list,
Absolutely.
it's like, what the hell?
I always do get like 30 seconds just so I can remember.
Yeah.
You know, in the future, I never know if I have like any sort of like dementia or anything like that.
Yeah.
I like to recall those memories.
I don't even post that a lot.
Yeah,
of that
I don't
stuff.
even. I don't even
Yeah.
care about
It's, like,
posting it.
nice to have.
I just like to have it. I like
Yeah.
to be able to recall it. And my phone is like my second
It's a
brain.
digital diary.
It is a digital diary,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
How far does it go back?
I can go back into 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I go 2013.
Yeah, my iPhone. I have.
Well,
at
I guess
least,
that's the cloud, so I'm cheating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I have all my shit in the cloud too.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've-
but the fact that he has it though,
Yeah.
like I've went through so many phones and like I probably
Yeah.
only have until 2014 or something.
Yeah.
I didn't realize to start using the cloud until like 14. I think.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
14 was like when like Apple was like forced the cloud on. you
Yeah,
all of a
yeah,
sudden.
yeah.
I think it was when they gave you the
I didn't
option
have an
finally,
option.
like your phone
It
could
just
be
was-
full, or
Or you
could
can get a little bit more
$80 a
memory.
month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went, okay.
And
Yeah.
so I'm curious.
Yeah.
What is like? So I was poking around your Instagram.
Oh.
By the way, I generally because I like to like kind of do some research on the guest. It was hard to find really like you're pretty good at being like under the radar.
Oh yeah. I'm very keen on that. I'm very aware of my digital footprint, and like just aware of like where I'm posting and what I'm posting and
Yeah.
what people can see to what level. I'm very active on the internet, but
Yeah.
like
We're gonna blur your face the entire episode.
this is
Yeah.
and deep in my you know.
We're actually gonna redub it.
Redub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm really like hyper aware of like how much you can know. But I don't mind. Like I don't have a lot of friends. We have a mutual friend who's like very aware of his digital footprint and like
He was on the podcast.
And was he on the podcast?
Yeah. Are we talking about Luis?
We're talking about
Yeah.
Luis.
What's up, Louis?
He's gonna hear this.
Friend of the show, Luis Salgado.
But like I know Luis is like super like hyper aware of his. But like
yeah.
I feel like there's a certain level to it where you can like you can showcase this and like this is how much you can know
Yeah.
about me. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Versus me, who my username is my
It's your-
full name.
And your
in my birth year,
year.
Yeah. Oh man. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I've been
I just always think, oh, maybe you're like the 93rd.
That's his lucky
Yeah.
number.
Ross, but
Yeah.
it's just like,
Right?
oh, that's
He's-
just like
93
when
till
you're born,
infinity.
yeah.
93 till
You're literally-
infinity.
So poker, like my name, screen name was Ruthless, like ROOTHLUS, and it's like I just got high one night playing like MotoGP on.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Xbox
love that.
Live,
That's some sick.
and I was just like, I want to come up with the sickest name ever. And I just was like, I'm gonna spell Ruthless but differently.
Oh, that's
And then like I made it my poker name, not thinking much about it.
Mhm.
It blew me up. Like
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh, Ruthless," and because half the people just had like their first and last, name, or like initials and numbers.
You don't
that
want my
couldn't
old
even
name.
say.
absolutely.
My old name was John DeMann.
Oh, yeah, his
Please,
old
I
name
don't
was
wanna
John
resurrect
DeMann,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Ross. I mean,
Yeah.
you have a good name though. Like,
Thank
It's a
you.
good name.
It's
He
a
has a
good
very.
name.
It's so memorable. It's
Yeah.
such a good
when
brand.
people say my name, they say my full name most
yeah,
of the time.
you
yeah.
you have a brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, it's because there's a lot of Johns. Like there's a lot of
That's
Adams.
fair,
that's
I'm-
fair.
I'm rarely called Adam. Like I probably have like 7 or 8 different nicknames.
That's funny. I do that with you
Mm.
too, Adam Levy, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
I used to do it so that
because
I
you're gonna
didn't
run in. It's almost
say
out
your
of,
name wrong. Because I used to say Levy,
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
so I was
yeah.
like, okay, Adam Levy. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have friends who still to this day have known for 20 years. We're like Adam Levy. Thanks.
Yeah. I have friends who they
John Roos.
yeah, oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, why is there not a second S?
Yeah, exactly. And then they spell my name without the H. They don't have that. Maybe that's why I put my name. I'm like, this is how you fucking spell
spell
it,
it.
everyone.
That's how it is.
I mean, phonetically,
You're gonna
like,
learn now.
Levy's supposed to have an A in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 E's or something.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
English
like,
is complicated.
Yeah, it
right?
really
But it's
is.
also just like like my name is basically the John Smith of Jews. That's what I always say.
Mm.
Adam Levy. It's about as common.
Yeah.
as
Oh, really?
Adam and
Yeah.
then Levy. It's like there's a
Gotcha.
lot of both of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm very. Everyone who hears my name, they're like, "You're Filipino? That's a Filipino name." Even in
Yeah.
the Philippines, they're like, "That's not a fucking Filipino name."
Yeah, it's not common in the Philippines.
No,
right? Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like a shortened thing when like family came over kind of thing?
No, because I'm a second generation, so my parents are the first people that came over, and like my paternal grandpa, they were Ross 1S. I think my great grandpa was adopted into the Ross family,
Oh,
so it's
interesting.
very I really don't fucking know how it
Yeah,
works.
because my last name's Kravitz, but like when I trace
Oh, that's
back,
sick.
it goes to Kravitsky.
Oh.
And then I'm also
there's
Kravitz
a lot
with an
of shortening.
S, which is like wildly infuriating in the modern day because everyone wants to call Kravitz with a Z,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah,
gets
yeah.
which makes sense on a couple reasons. One, it phonetically makes sense, and,
And
two,
Lenny.
I'll never be as hot and cool as Lenny and Zoe.
Yeah, it's
like,
Lenny.
I'll never
It's-
just be that.
We're gonna call him out. Lenny, you hear this? Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
It's with an
Call-
S.
You hit up Devonte, Lenny, and Zoe.
you hit me
Yeah.
up.
He's got some words
You let
for
him
you.
know.
Yeah.
So I can take photos. Of
I can
you
take
and-
photos of
Yes,
you.
exactly.
And
Yeah, and really put it.
Put it to you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
That's
the
for the S.
Yeah.
with the S.
Here are your
thanks for
awesome
standing up for me.
prints.
I'll defend you. I'll defend
I'm
you.
only using iPhone.
I'm only shooting you on iPhone. Shot on iPhone.
What time is it?
I think it's 11.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez, we're having a
Jesus,
blast.
we're having a
Time
blast.
flies.
Damn,
Yeah.
we
Time
actually
flies
have
when
to
you're having
roll
fun.
out soon. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I feel like I would like to show TikToks, but I don't even think we really can.
I don't know if there's
Yeah.
time. I feel like we have about 5 minutes before we gotta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude. I mean, yeah. So actually, the one thing that is non-negotiable, I guess
Mhm.
TikToks are negotiable.
Yeah. Wow.
apparently,
Yeah.
but-
This is a first 10th
This is a
episode.
first.
Breaking strides
but
right
Breaking
here.
I
stride.
did get you a little gift.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm excited. Oh fuck! Is this like
Well,
a pie to the face or Oh.
he gave cheesecake to the face. but-
cheesecake to
No,
the
no, no.
face?
But he gave me some intel that you like.
Okay. Oh, I am in my current like interior design phase. You know, like era. I love this. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love house tours. You know what I mean? So
No,
yeah, this is great. This
So
is
he
like
said
really spot on.
architecture, and Frank Lloyd Wright was actually. I mean, I'm not that into it, but like
Mhm.
I just remember being like, I love Frank
Frank
Lloyd
Lloyd
Wright's,
Wright,
like,
yeah.
work.
Very. I love. Yeah. Have you seen the Waterfall House in New York?
I mean, I probably
Yeah.
have seen like pictures of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like my old English teacher just would like in high school, just like we spent like weeks on Frank
That's-
Lloyd Wright, and he'd just be talking about.
That's
him all
so
the time.
sick.
Yeah.
This is so on brand for me right now. At the moment. Yeah. So this is great. Thank
you
you.
know what's funny is I was
Yeah.
in a bookstore in Los Feliz.
Mm.
It's like right near where that French place is.
Oh, is it
And-
called like Skylight or
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And like I was like asking like architecture and like something. Everyone was like, these things are like kind of cool and stuff. And then I was like, Frank Lloyd Wright, they didn't find it. I found that, and I brought it up, and both of them were like, "That's a good choice."
Wow.
they were like, "This is really good."
This is
It was
great.
Like, I was like, I like this
like,
for
wow.
this person.
Wow.
This is great. This
Yeah.
is pretty spot on. Spot
Yeah.
on.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you sincerely.
problem. I mean,
Sincerely.
and I thank you so much for coming on.
No,
This
thank
was
you
a
for
blast.
having me.
I mean, literally it flew by.
It flew by.
yeah.
It was fun. I'm glad
Dude,
it was fun.
First podcast.
First podcast
Yeah.
ever.
You're a natural.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Do you
I
want to
was
promote anything real quick?
uh,
or
follow me on Instagram, Waker Win.
what is it?
Hot Waker
of
Win.
It's a Zelda
WAKER
reference.
OFIND. Same thing like you. I made it when I was younger and it just stuck.
Just
Yeah.
I want to get rid of it. Subplot Entertainment.
Yeah,
Follow
baby.
us, hire us. We're always there for any of your
You need
video
some
needs.
videos?
Any videos,
You want to meet
anything.
us in real life?
We have you. You want to meet us in real life? Hire us.
Hire us, baby.
We got you.
Yeah.
And
It's
shout
like
out
OnlyFans, but worse.
shout out to Luis Salgado. Love that man.
Love that man. Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. We're gonna fight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot you on iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find you. Defending the Kravitz name.
Mm-hmm. And
It's with an
finally,
S.
shout out to LimeWire.
Shout out
And
to
of
LimeWire.
course, our hot
Shout
ass
out
LimeWire.
Hold on, wait,
Our
wait,
hot
wait.
out.
We got an outro, and shout out to this the
To our-
soundboard and dancing. Yeah, this is long story long.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for having me.
You are listening to the outro. Like and subscribe quickly and hit the bell to please. We